Monopoly capitalism. So, monopoly is good for everyone on the inside, but what about everyone on the outside? Do outsized profits come at the expense of the rest of society? Actually, yes, profits come out of customers' wallet. And monopolies deserve their bad reputation, but only in a world where nothing changes. In a static world, a monopolist is just a rent collector. If you corner the market for something, you can jack up the price. Others will have no choice but to buy from you. Think of the famous board game. Deeds are shuffled around from player to player, but the board never changes. There is no way to win by inventing a better kind of real estate development. The relative values of the properties are fixed for all time. So all you can do is to try to buy them up. But the world we live is in dynamic. It's possible to invent new and better things. Creative monopolists give customers more choices by adding entirely new categories of abundance of the world. Creative monopolies are not just good for the rest of the society, they are powerful engines for making it better. Even the government knows this. That's why one of its departments works hard to create monopolies by granting patents to new inventions. Even though another part hunts them down by prosecuting antitrust cases, it's possible to question whether anyone should really be awarded a legally enforceable monopoly simply for having been the first to think of something like a mobile software design. But it's clear that something like Apple's monopoly profits from designing, producing, and marketing the iPhone were the reward for creating greater abundance, not artificial scarcity. Customers were happy to finally have the choice of paying high prices to get a smartphone that actually works. The dynamism of new monopolies itself explains why old monopolies don't strangle innovation, why Apple's iOS at the forefront. The rise of mobile computing has dramatically reduced Microsoft's decades long operating system dominance. Before that, IBM's hardware monopoly of the 60s and 70s was overtaken by Microsoft's software monopoly. AT&T had a monopoly on telephone service for most of the 20th century, but now anyone can get a cheap cell phone plan from any number of providers. If the tendency of monopoly businesses were to hold back progress, they would be dangerous and we'd be right to oppose them. But the history of progress in a history of better monopoly business replacing incumbents.